Hi, Faye. Faye's such a good drinker. Hi, Faye. Hi, baby girl. Such a pretty girl. Don't be a dick, Faye. Hi, Prim. So we're gonna have. I have a little rant. I have a little rant that I'm gonna do, and you guys will be. And I have big news on Prim. So we have big news on Prim, which I haven't shared, and I have to share because I forgot to share it. So we got news on Prim, news on Arthur, a rant. So if you guys are interested in a rant, I could do a rant. Prim, hi baby girl. It's raining out, so I went live a little early. We fed a little early. I know Prim's so pretty. It's a little raining out, and it sucks because I'm ready for a rant. We'll see if you guys want to rant. I'm a little frustrated on some stuff, but we have good news on Prim, okay news on Arthur, and okay news on Prim. So I have two newses on Prim. Some good, some stinky. Right, Prim? So oh, you know, Kat, a lot of people have taken on the dick mantra. It works. I feel like I get messaged all the time that they're calling their animals, their pets, and sometimes their kids dicks. So you're welcome, and there'll be no charge for that. But yeah, so where the hell is Anne Claire going? So yes, there's people that have been calling their animals dicks, their kids dicks, family dicks. You're welcome. Hi, Vivian. Are you the sweetest little girl in the world? I love you so much. I do. I do. She's a very pretty girl, my little one-eyed girl. You want to look? She loves when you rub her one eye. The no eye, the no eye. There's a no eye, the no eye, the no eye, no eye. What? You itchy, scratchy? You itchy, scratchy? You itchy, scratchy? Yes, you are. I love her. Isn't she pretty? Don't be mean to Prim. Keep walking. Keep walking. She's not very nice to Prim. Oh, they're drinking. I think they're drinking. I love when they drink. I love when they drink. So I think we can wait a couple seconds about the news on Prim. So Prim was at Cornell about a month ago, and she has a mass. We could probably see the mass if she's standing up. She's had a mass for years in her belly, and we had it tested when we first discovered it. It's the size of a Nerf football. Can we see your mass? Here it is. There's your little mass. It's very pretty. Here, she got a little mass right here. A little bubble right here. It's like the size of a Nerf football. And it's fatty, and it was fatty then. And they said we just have to have it tested once in a while, get it biopsy to make sure that it's not turning into cancer. We were super nervous because the doctor was like, it looks a little wonky, but it didn't. So she's cancer-free, which is awesome. These animals have been bred so poorly that they have such a high rate of cancer and terrible stuff because they've been bred to die. You know, they're born to die at 6 months old, so they don't care how they mutated them to get big. It sucks. So a couple rants going. Oh, looks like, am I boring? Instagram is killing us. So yes. So Gene, yes. So no cancer. Very healthy. Now the downside is when she came back, someone was chasing her. She hurt her foot, so she might have a slight fracture in her leg. So she's going back to Cornell, I think, Wednesday. I got to call them. I have a rant coming. Yes. So hi KiKi. So she was really bad when she first did it. She's a lot better, but we want to make sure it's not a fracture. So she's gonna go in for some X-rays. Arthur is supposed to come home Tuesday, but it looks like Wednesday. They want to keep him and get blood work in, and his stools are a little soft, but they want to make sure it's not just from it's from just the rectal fluids and all the food that we've been making it soft. So no, Instagram is killing. I mean, 59 people, and we have what, 87,000 followers, and there's 58 people on. It's super weird, and it goes super low. I don't know. Instagram is killing me. She does need her foot for zoomies. We do spend a lot of time at Cornell, a lot of money. Last year, it was a lot of, hi, Holly. So it's raining, so we're doing a lot early live. And so also, you know, it's so funny. I don't know if the person is watching this, but someone posted in New Jersey vegans group. They shared a post of they shared our live from yesterday, and put a question: is Arthur's Acres even vegan? Like, just people poking the bear is so freaking annoying. You know, if you have a question, ask me. But like, they posted this, and I'm like, and a friend sent me a message. She's like, look at this crap. And it's so freaking annoying. People are just so stupid. Like, seriously, like, like posting it out to the general public. Is Arthur's Acres even vegan? And I don't know what the hell was on last night's live that they thought wasn't vegan. And I always say, like, listen, you know, we're open for discussions, and we don't, and like, someone commented on one of our posts last week and started shaming person because they were stopped eating meat but didn't go like straight up vegan. We celebrate change, you know, we celebrate change. So we support you throughout your journey for a cruelty-free lifestyle. Like, if you're not vegan, that's fine. You know, we want you to change the way you eat. So we don't shut you down. You're not vegan, don't talk to us. No, we want you to see our message of compassion. We want you to see our animals. We want you to change the way you eat because you see us. Like, if I cut you off because you're not 100% vegan, what kind of conversation is that? We need to develop a rapport. We need to develop a conversation. If we want a cruelty-free world, we need to keep the conversation going. You know, so, you know, it's just like, so I deleted someone's comment because they were attacking someone on our page for not being vegan enough. You know, and that's not who we are, man. We're open to discussions. We need to talk about it. And so we don't shut people down because you're not vegan enough. That's not who we are. We're not like these militant vegans that if you're not perfect, you're not perfect. Nah, let's talk about it, you know? I'm telling you, we had people come the other day. Definitely were not vegans. They wanted it was an hour and a half tour minimum. They met all the animals, and they walked out of here with their mouth open. They couldn't believe how amazing pigs are. And they just came up. Like, once in a while we get a tour that just wants to do a tour because they see us come up when they're searching for stuff to do. So not everybody, like maybe 10 or 15% of the people that come on tours have no idea who we are, that are just looking for something to do. And that's fine. I'll educate. You put anybody in front of me, I'm going to talk and I'm going to educate. You know, there's no discrimination in my education. So I'm happy to talk to people. And these people, it was like 7 people, were so blown away by the animals here. There's no way they didn't change. There's no way they didn't change. So we don't discriminate. We educate, and, you know, do what you can do, and we'll get there, you know. And that's what we're trying to do. You know, it was crazy, you know. I was just like, so Arthur, yeah, like I said, Arthur may not come home till Wednesday, probably not. We just, another amazing doctor that we're dealing with, that sends me messages all day long with pictures and videos. I'm going to have to educate them on videos because they're super fun. I think they have like cream cheese on the lens, but they're super fuzzy and they're super short. which is so funny. I'm like, you're killing me. I need to post these. They're not long enough. So I got to educate Cornell doctors on the social media aspect of them sending me videos. But it was really cool. And if you saw the video of Dr. McLeod and Dr. Schwager reading Arthur, the book, it was awesome. So it was really cool. And just so happy. And they have a contest, like, who has the most Arthur's Acre swag? So they all are collecting Arthur's Acre swag. And the cool thing is when you walk into Cornell, and there's not just one person, but a few people. I'll send them to you, Gene. But a few people who are wearing our shirts, our hats, our sweatshirts. Like, you walk in and there's like 2 people wearing our swag. It is like the coolest thing in the world. I love it so much, you know? And I've even had doctors like, hey, why don't I have any swag? It's like, it's coming. Just take care of my babies. You get whatever you want. That's right, Kat. So, no, you could. I have to ask Gene. I text Gene, like, I think I can go up to 3 minutes to Gene to send. I send Gene stuff all the time. No, and that's what I said. No one was born. Well, some people were born vegan. Oh, Anissa, you got it, man. I am like all over that. I keep extra swag in the car just for swag emergencies. Thank you. Oh, yeah, you got to order. Wait, where's my pocket? Sometimes you got a swag emergency. You need someone taken care of. Check this out. We have a Katniss Pin. This is only limited to 100, and we've already sold a ton of them today. I haven't even posted. My fat fingers can't hold it, so I'm going to try to hold it. Look at this pin. This is a Katniss pin that says, animals are a gift to the heart. Look how cool this is. Look at that. That's available on our website. And it's very limited. And we're doing limited edition pins now. We're only doing 100 of each pin. And look at this freaking pin. Look how it looks just like Katniss. It's so cool. This one's mine. You can't have it. So there's only 99 available. But we're doing these now. They're enameled. They're awesome. Look, they're thick. I just ordered eco-friendly bubble mailers that they're compostable. So you just put it in compost and it goes away. And I think it even grows stuff. I made sure because I didn't want to. We got to be more eco-friendly on our sending out stuff. We do have stickers now. We got stickers, but these are our new thing. So look how cool this is. I love it so much. That's my girl. And so this is by Alba Paris. The design is by Alba Paris. Now we're only doing 100, so you got to get them quick. There's only we probably sold 25 today just in stories. We are working on international shipping, so people please. That's right, Craig. 99 problems, but pen ain't one of them because I got mine. We are working very diligently on badge reels. I don't know what that is. What's a badge reel? We are diligently working on international shipping. Brett has been working her butt off to get that going. We are trying really hard. We're getting messages all the time. And so we're doing it. So get this quickly because that's going to sell out quickly. Everybody's out. So you guys, I want to do a little rant. I'll show you guys something. We're going to go in the rain for a second. So, and show you, we got the rocks coming for the foundation. The new barn was supposed to be here on Wednesday, but I had to cancel it because the rock guy wasn't being super. Oh, look at Ann Claire. She's a crazy girl. Look at Ann Claire. She's so big. She's 900 pounds, right? Oh, those are cool. So there's Ann Claire. Oh, the mic. We got a lot of new swag on. Gene just put some stuff on YouTube. Really cool stuff. So I'll do a rant in a second. I just want to show you Ann Claire. And look at Joy is out there. They're grazing in the rain. So I'll show you the foundation I'm very proud of. Brian didn't help me one bit. Thanks, Brian. He did FaceTime and give me some education on this. So the new barn is going up here. It's just like the Compassion barn, but the door's a little different. So it's just like the Compassion barn. We configured the doors a little differently. It's going right here. The rock guy just wouldn't commit to delivering the rocks tomorrow, and I needed a couple of days to level the foundation. So I don't know if they have badge reels. So here's the foundation. How cool is this? It's okay. It's not great. It's not perfect. So the barn's gonna go right in here. It's going right in here. Look at the view. Look at the view. Oh, that's awesome, James. So this is the view from our new ISO barn. So this is going to be for emergency isolations. It's going to be just like it's identical to the Compassion barn. But if we're putting up fencing around it in case we need emergency isolation, so it's going to have like thick fencing. So how cool is this? So the gate's right here. If someone needs to go to Cornell, it's in here. We pull the truck up right there and we get them out. So how cool is this? So that's the foundation. Brian's going to yell at me because the tractors are here. But the rocks hopefully come tomorrow. I'll finish the foundation tomorrow. But we just didn't want... We were running out of ISO space for emergencies. So this can be a regular barn. But if someone needs ISO, we can turn it into ISO really quick. It will have fencing on it. We'll do thick fencing. I don't know if we'll get that done before the winter, but it'll have fencing. Look at that. The bigs are all over the place. So it's really exciting, but they have a great view, and it's like a little courtyard with these little barns, and I love it, and I'm super excited. So isn't this awesome? And I really don't know how to make it. Well, here's the thing. We don't rescue an animal and then try to build something after. This is a pre-build, so everybody will be able to go. Everybody will be able to go in the barn. If it was done, Craig, come here. Help us raise the roof. Help us insulate. Help us get the walls up and electric, and we'll do that. Wow, you got a pig, Craig? That pig again? Or no, Craig? Different pig? Call me. So it's going to look just with the right color roof. Pissed me off. They did the wrong color roof on that. So we just want to make sure that we always have ISO. Prim or Katniss and baby Sarah have been ISO. Arthur's going to go in ISO up here. Prim is going to come back. I think Katniss and baby Sarah are going to be at ISO. Prim's going to go into that ISO if she needs to go in ISO. And then Joy has a growth on her ear, so she's going to have to go to Cornell. And if they take the growth off, she's going to have to be in ISO for 5 days while the stitches heal. So we just want to make sure that everybody's comfortable, everybody's safe. And in an emergency that we take in a rescue that really needs to be serious quarantine, this will be we're going to do 6 inches of fencing, so there'd be a gap. So we're doing 6x6 posts all the way around, so there'd be a 6-inch gap. Oh no, that'd be awesome, Craig. Oh my God, that'd be awesome. So well, this was the wrong color. They did the wrong color red, and it's driving me freaking nuts. So hopefully he corrected it, because it's the same company. They're not going to admit to their mistake. No way. And I'm not, that's not a good expenditure of the money. I wish they could. Okay. So I'm going to dabble on an old subject, an old rant that we've talked about before. And I guess I'm boring some people on Facebook a little bit. So I saw a post from another sanctuary, and I'm not calling out anybody by names at all, but it was really disturbing, because it was emotional blackmail of the worst kind. And it really made me sad. I can't have the roof different. I can't have them different. I can't. It's an OCD thing. I can't have them. They got to be red. I mean, we have all different colors there because we got it on sale, but still. Oh, thank you, Barbara. So I'm going to do a little rant, and this made me really upset. And again, I'm not calling out any names, not even telling where they're from, not even telling what kind of sanctuary they are. I just want to talk about what things are not good and how you should say something if you see something about these situations and tell people. If it makes you uncomfortable, like, what's your plan? So emotional blackmail is definitely like an issue with me in fundraising in sanctuary world because it's not fair. It's not fair. Our job's emotional enough to make people feel guilty because they're not donating is not okay. Especially the people that can't afford it. That's definitely not okay. But I saw 2 posts from a rescue or sanctuary. I'm not even familiar with them. It was just someone sent them to me and they were a little like disturbed by it. So I appreciate you sending it to me. So they said, looks like the animal, there was 2 posts. Looks like the animals aren't getting any hay this week because no one donated the fundraiser. And something similar about an animal's medication. And I got so steaming mad when I saw that. So it looks like they said, again, I don't even know this sanctuary, but it said it looks like the animals aren't getting hay this week because no one donated to the fundraiser. And they posted that. And I was like, what? Like, sanctuaries need to work together in helping other sanctuaries. And that doesn't help people be together and kumbaya and work together. Because that's just straight out emotional blackmail. And if that's true, and here's the thing, I went back and looked, and they took an animal recently. Like, if funds are so low that you can't afford a basic necessity, you should not be taking animals. In any way, shape, or form. If you have a post like that, you shouldn't take an animal for a year. For at least a year. And we love sanctuaries, we love Odd Man Inn. There's so many places we love. We love Ziggy's, we love Angela from Goose Pond. There's so many amazing sanctuaries that we love, that we follow, that we support, because they don't do that. When they need help, they're honest. And if they have a situation where they have to say, we have no money, we need help with hay, don't take a freaking animal in that week. Like, don't take an animal in for a year. And here's the thing. I've been working since I was 13 years old. I do not take money from the sanctuary. This is my full-time job as a volunteer. I am an executive director of Arthur's Acres as a volunteer. I do not take a penny. I do live for free, but I don't take any money from the sanctuary. And I'm blessed. But I also, it's not really blessed because I worked my ass off since I was 13 years old. I never got married. I didn't have any kids. So I'm able to do this as a volunteer. But, my full-time job is doing stuff, taking care of the animals, but raising money and keeping this place going. And I hope one day never have to say, oh no, I didn't donate the property. I donated a decent amount, but I didn't donate the whole money. I donated $60,000 in the beginning. And I do donate all the time. But, and here's the thing. It's hard, especially if you have to work and juggle the day. But you need to find like a work sanctuary balance to be able to do fundraisers. So it wasn't that. I guess it was. I don't know. But I've been working since I was 13 and I have kids. You got 2 beautiful kids that I don't want. I don't want kids. No kids. I got 43 pigs and 80 animals. But and here's the thing. It's like, it's hard. It is hard. And we all have been times where it's real tight. We lost the $900 in Patreon this month. That got scary. I'm not going to lie. And taking care of TD, yeah. That got super scary. I mean, that was scary. When you lose $900 of monthly income, That's scary. But we let people know, and we didn't say, we're not going to feed the animals. We're not going to do this. They're not going to get medicine. They're not going to do that. You just need to, in sanctuary world and in life, you have to live within your own limitations. Like, you have to. Don't say the pigs aren't going to get fed this week, or the animals, or I don't know what kind of animals they had, aren't going to get fed that, and then take an animal in. You're either lying or you're stupid. If you have to do a post that the animals aren't getting fed or they're not getting hay because no one donated, and then you take in an animal, you're lying or you're stupid. Both bad. Both bad. And I'm not trying to be negative, because this is a hard life. To function on donations in a crazy ass economy is scary. I don't sleep a lot for that reason alone. This month could very well be our most expensive month for vet care, and we bought the trailer. We have the barn coming. We have the pavilion coming. Carl's about to bite my ass. What? What do you want? What do you want, man? You're looking for treats. And again, this is a hard life. I'm not going to deny that. And I'm not poo-pooing their hard work, because this is hard work. Oh, I don't even know. I'm not even talking about someone in particular. Oh, I am talking about, but I don't even know who they are. This is hard work. 100%. This is hard work. But you just have to be you have to be respectful on how you fundraise. We try to make it fun. Like, look, we did the pin. You can order a pin, and this goes towards the animals. No, but you got to do stuff like that. You got to do merchandise. You got to do lives. You got to do events. You got to do t-shirts. You got to do that kind of stuff. You have to diversify. You can't just sit there with your hand out and say, gimme, 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 gimme. No, it's not going to work. And you can't rescue your way out of this. Because there's sanctuaries out there that are doomed. Because they don't have, the only way they fundraise is through rescuing an animal and raising money for that rescue. That's the only way they rescue or fundraise. That's their only fundraising at all. It's either an emergency for an animal in the hospital, or they're taking an animal in an emergency. They have no other fundraising ability at all. And it just doesn't happen overnight. I fully supported the sanctuary for the first year. I was paying bills out of my pocket left and right, and that wasn't part of the $60,000. I don't even know how much it was. Wedding albums, photo shoots, fun stuff. I do personal messages all the time. We do personal messages for people. The tours. This was our best tour season ever. I think, I don't remember how many we did, but we do tours. I did 2 tours yesterday, no tours today. I have a tour tomorrow. We do I don't remember how many animals we had the first year. I don't remember. I'd have to go back. I just want people to feel good when they donate. I don't want people to feel like, oh my God, this place is going to go over. The animals are going to be in jeopardy. We have a Barbie book coming out, but that is for, we're having a Patreon drive in October for my birthday. So that's going to be for a giveaway in October. I'm going to be 54 years old. And again, I'm not perfect in any way, shape, or form, far from it. And I screw up I'm just making sure Carl doesn't bite my ass. He's good. Carl. So, no, and I don't want people to feel like, I just don't, there's places that they're like, give me your last penny, give me your last dollar. I don't want your last dollar. I want you to enjoy, supporting us. I want you to feel good when you support us and feel like you're supporting a rescue that's going to be around past me. Look at Odd Men Inn. They're setting up for, if anything happens. And Wendy said to me, she goes, we're one diagnosis or one car accident away from being gone. So we need to make sure that our organizations live past us. And that was huge. She that was a pretty prolific statement that she said. I mean, I was like, wow, that's true. And you know, she's a nurse, and she said that, and it was a really deep statement, because she said we are one diagnosis or one car accident away from not existing, and we need to make sure our organizations outlast us. And that was from Wendy from Odd Man In. That's a strong statement, you know? You know, if you're running your sanctuary to be a sanctuary while you're alive and then fall apart when you're gone, you know, that's not the way. You need to, everything you think of has to be a long-term thought process. You know, this isn't just, oh, hey, we're doing it for today so we can have fun and pet pigs and pet cows and donkeys and chickens and emus, whatever you want, so we can have fun while we're alive. These animals, there's animals on the properties could easily outlast us, you know? You know, if Lily can live to 20 years old, I will be 74 years old when Lily's 20. I will be 74 years old when Lily's 20. You know, am I going to be feeding every day? I hope so, but maybe not. You know, and that's the thing. So you need to support sanctuaries who are in it for past their lifetime. And, you know, there's a lot of education that Odd Man In is doing on this subject. So, you know, saying that we can't afford hay because we didn't raise enough money is not thinking long term. You need to rework what you're doing and figure out how we can make this sustainable, how we can do this long term. What are our goals? What is the best way to keep this going once we're not here? But, you know, when you say, oh, we can't afford hay for the next week, you're not even thinking about a week. You know, what you need to change the way you're fundraising. You need to change the way your thought process, or you need to start slowly rehoming your animals, because it's not sustainable. You're not sustainable rescuing as a fundraiser. You're not sustainable guilting or emotional blackmail as a fundraiser. People are going to get sick of it and turn away, you know, and shaming people for not donating is not going to work. Shaming people for not donating does not work. And if you work to support the sanctuary, you need to have a good, you know, work-life balance, because you're never going to get your way out of it unless you concentrate on the sanctuary, concentrate on fundraising ideas. You know, you really got, and watch other people that are doing it. You know, I watch Wendy, I watch other places that do fundraising. I'm like, that's creative. That's awesome. I love it. You know, Odd Man In has their fence post fundraiser, and she's right. Fence posts are not sexy, but you got to find a way to fundraise for them. You know, I mean, we need them. You know, and Patreon's our big thing. You know, and that's why we don't have to fundraise for every time an animal's in the hospital. I know I bought mascara for the feral eyebrows. I probably have to do that tonight. I don't know if that comes right off. I haven't worn mascara before, but I got my feral eyebrows going on tonight. And we are happy to help and talk to and support other sanctuaries if they want to hear. And you know, a lot of our ideas, I mean, I'd be pissed if someone, you know, stole our idea word for word. But if you message me and say, hey, we're doing this, you know, we don't have the same followers, do you mind if we copy you? Go for it, you know? If that's going to help. You know, I mean, but selling t-shirts, selling hats, you know, doing stuff like that will help. Makeup, I don't have makeup. Why would I didn't have mascara. Why would I have makeup remover? What are you doing, Joy? You're the pretty girl, right? Are you a pretty girl? You got eye buggies. I'm going to take a shower right after. But yeah. Well, I have to do it for Wendy. And that's the thing, supporting other sanctuaries. We support other sanctuaries that, and it's awesome. Like Angela, Ziggy's, I fell asleep. Uncle Neil's, there's Merrimack. There's places that we absolutely love. Farm Sanctuary. We love those places. And, and we're always happy to like say, hey, fundraise for this, try to do this, hay drive, jump in the pond, like do fun stuff. There's an accreditation program. It's really hard and it's very time consuming and there's places that got it that are shit shows. So I don't know. But sanctuaries supporting sanctuaries and sanctuaries sharing ideas is awesome. Like, I've called Wendy and said, hey, that's a great idea. Could we do something like that? And it is kind of, and they also, I think there was a sanctuary that was terrible that was in it. So, but I just, I've had people, it pissed me off because people have copied my ideas completely and didn't say boo. That annoys me. That annoys me because you didn't ask. But if you ask and we don't have the same followers and it's not weird and you don't do it at the same time, like, we all have to survive. It's hard and there's only so many ideas. I think Wendy is incredibly creative with her ideas and I love it. And a lot of the ideas that we do are spontaneous and fun, and that's what you have to keep. And I've seen so many amazing creative ideas out there. What are you doing, Anne Claire? We're gonna auction you off. You get an hour with Anne Claire. I know. You get look, she's just a mess. Look at this messy girl. She's like a total train wreck. You get an hour with Anne Claire. That's what we're gonna raffle off next. But I just don't want because if someone feels bad because they've been emotionally blackmailed, they may stop giving to sanctuaries completely. And that's why I talk about stuff like that. It's not for sanctuaries to be like, you're a jerk. No, but we don't want people to feel like that and stop donating to sanctuaries. So you're not just hurting yourself, you're hurting a lot of sanctuaries because people may walk away from donating to sanctuaries completely because they've been emotionally blackmailed. Like, I'm not going to do this. This sucks. All sanctuaries are like that. And it's not like, it just sucks. So if you feel like you're being emotionally, and it's not the worst thing to say something to a sanctuary and be like, listen, I love what you do, but that form of fundraising doesn't agree with, what I want to support. And if you're going to continue doing that, we're not going to do that. And that's the thing. You could say something to them just so they know. You shouldn't just walk away. No way. You shouldn't walk away without them knowing why you're walking away. And that's huge. Don't walk away without telling them why you're walking away, so they have the ability to regain your support and change what they're doing. And that's the thing. Don't walk away without saying why you're walking away, and give them a chance. If you really like them at some point, and you want to continue supporting them, don't just walk away. That's not fair either, because some people may feel desperate and this is the only way they know about doing it. But if you tell them and say, listen, this isn't going to work for me, and if this is how you're going to continue to fundraising, I can't support you. That's the best way to do it. So I'm not saying like dump these people. I'm not in no way, shape, or form, because those animals need your support. Their animals need your support. So give them a chance. And if that's what they want to do and you get negative feedback, then you move on. You know, I didn't mention anybody, but to support, and that's all I'm saying is like, don't walk away from these sanctuaries, give them a chance to, and you know, they may say, this is how we're doing it. This is what works for us. Have a nice day. You know, I got a message of someone that wanted to donate, but had really unrealistic expectations of us. And they put parameters. They said, I want to donate, but you're not doing this and you should do this. And it's stuff that I didn't agree with. And I'm like, well, then I'm sorry, that's not going to work. We're not going to do that. So it was just weird. And their expectations were kind of ridiculous. But that's not how we work, you know? But I think constructive criticism is amazing. And we've gotten it all the time. We had a couple of followers. Like 2 years ago, I said something on live and they didn't agree with it. And I agreed that I shouldn't have said it. It wasn't anything crazy bad, but it struck them as wrong. And when we had a discussion, we had a long discussion about it. You know, when we had a discussion about it and, you know, a long discussion about it, you know, we worked it out. They stayed supporters, and it was nice. And, you know, they still support us to this day, but they gave me a chance to, hold on, I gotta wipe the phone, hold on. Sorry, I had to wipe the phone on my chest. They didn't agree with what I said. You know, it wasn't the worst thing I said, it just struck them as wrong. And so they said, hey, this struck me the wrong way. And I didn't like the way it made me feel, and that's fine. We're open to that. Christina wants to say hi. Hi, Christina. Look, I'm gonna show you something. Do you see this? Look how cute we just made these. It's Katniss.
I see it.
Isn't that so cute? I guess she's not gonna buy one. Christina's not gonna buy one. And also, I think someone was mad at me because I think they really believed I wasn't giving my mom a calendar. So I'm giving my mother a calendar. My mother can have whatever she wants. I love Uncle Neil's. So I think someone was really mad at me because they thought I wasn't going to give my mom a calendar. So my mom is getting a calendar. Don't you worry. And she's getting it for free. I know. She really is. But I think someone was totally serious. And they sent the message, and I was like, you know, I'm kidding, right? So, and I'll tell you right now, my mother will never open a calendar. My mother will never open a calendar. There's no way she's ever opened a calendar, ever. I've never seen her open a calendar in my life, and I give her one, and I'm sure it stays in the plastic. 100%. I know my mother, and she has not opened that calendar. So I may just give her the cover and then just put the cover in there and let her keep it in her drawer. Oh, she's not getting it. So if you really believed that I wasn't giving my mom a calendar, you know, that's not me. My mom could have whatever she wants. And I just want to summarize, like, if you feel like you don't like what a sanctuary is saying, they deserve your feedback. Like 100%. If you're ready to walk away, they deserve your feedback and they deserve that chance to correct the situation. Now, they may think you're crazy, and I'm sure. And like I said, there's a lot of people that say, I don't like that you did this, this, and this. And you know, if it's something I don't agree with, like, peace out, have a nice day. I'm sorry you don't agree, but this is how we do things. And if you don't like it, this is not the sanctuary for you. There's hundreds, if not thousands, of sanctuaries for you to support. Maybe this, you know, because we're not everybody's cup of tea, believe it or not. I can't believe it. I think we're everybody's cup of tea. What the hell was that sound? So, No, but so like I believe that, you know, they deserve your feedback. Are you gonna leave the doors open, Christina? Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh yeah. So oh shit, I didn't close the door. So, you know, when I talk about emotional blackmail, you know, definitely say something. I appreciate sometimes when people tell me that, you know, there's something they don't like and there's something that was definitely that struck them as off and they didn't like it or something like that. And that feedback is crucial. I may not agree with the feedback, but I'm happy that people don't leave without giving me the opportunity to respond and maybe even correct an issue. You know, that's the thing. Like, if I'm doing something wrong that a bunch of people agree that's not correct, or I said something wrong, you know, having the a chance to apologize and maybe regain the support is super important. Is super important. And I think that's really important. So please, please don't just dump a sanctuary because you don't like one thing. If you really enjoyed their content, if you think they're doing really good hard work, don't just walk away. You know, we all have dips in judgment and our low points that maybe we say stuff that's not correct or are desperate and say things in a desperate situation. Catch up 100%. So I think everybody out there deserve a chance. I've apologized. I haven't had a lot of meltdowns, but I have had meltdowns that I've apologized for in the past. Yeah, right. No advice. But, you know, we've had really low points that we've said stuff that we regret, you know, and, you know, having the chance to make up. I won't apologize to catch some pasta. I may have it tonight. No, I had fig Newtons for dinner. Or no, they're whole wheat fig Newtons. I had fig Newtons. They're whole wheat, so I can have them for dinner. But yeah, I mean, don't walk away from these sanctuaries. Give them the chance. Tell them that, you know, you made me feel not good. Saying that stuff, you know, and say to them like, hey, you could do better. You can do better. Why is it so dark on Instagram? Is it dark on Instagram? I look like I got a killer tan, but I think it's super dark. I don't know if I'm seeing it super dark or you're seeing it super dark. And the big thing is, if you enjoyed their content up to that time, then they definitely deserve. It is hard to give feedback, but if you're ready to leave, what do you care, you know? If you're ready to say peace, you know, there's no reason to say, and you could say, you could do better, man. It is dark, right? It's so weird. I don't know. I think it's because I wiped it or something. Oh, there, I fixed it. Look at that. It was just schmutz on the camera lens. There was schmutz on the lens. See? It's a word, it's a thing, and it can be fixed. Schmutz can be fixed. And I'm sure Sanctuary is going to see this and be like, oh, he's such a dick, like blah, 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 blah. But it's not. You know, you need to do better for all of us. You know, you need to do better because if that person leaves sanctuaries altogether, Shana Tova, if that person, then it doesn't help the animals at all. So why we, in reality, all compete for the same dollar. In also reality, we need to be there to support each other. And if that person leaves and decides not to support sanctuaries because they've been emotionally blackmailed, it doesn't work out for the animals at all. So if you truly are in for the animals, you know, we need to do better. And there's things I definitely can do better. Like I almost fell off the roof today. We were doing hardware cloth on the chicken coop and I might have slid down the roof a little. I gotta fix those. Does that work? It's still fuzzy. It would have been an easy fall, though. It was only like 8 feet, probably. I posted, I don't know where my mom is. I posted in stories a picture. So does anybody have questions about my little rant? It wasn't supposed to be completely negative. It was about education, and I didn't scream because it was a slow slide. It was definitely a slow slide. It's like drizzling a little. My mom is at the calendar store because I want. You ever go in the like Willowbrook Mall? Like, oh my god, and they have those calendar kiosks. Like, who is so into freaking calendars? No, but if there's people saying, and I'm sure there's, and here's the thing: if there's sanctuaries that are watching us, then think that I'm talking about you. No, we don't need the nut grabbers. People offer to buy us the nut grabbers, but we don't need the nut grabbers. We don't have we don't have a lot of nuts. We don't have a lot of nuts that we need nut grabbers. Everybody was spayed and neutered here. Da-ding ding. But we don't need nut grabbers. There's a couple people that just tuned in for that. We talked about nut grabbers the other day. I shouldn't do that hand motion. It's like a wheel. It's like a bingo wheel that it picks up nuts on the ground so you pigs don't eat them. And my friend Lauren offered to buy us a nut grabber. And I didn't need a nut grabber because we don't have enough nuts. Oh, no, Anissa, you're killing me. You can't. So they do. And a lot of people looked up the nut grabbers, and it's a thing. So it looks like a bingo wheel. Like that has the balls and the bingo balls. And it just has, it's like a grate and it picks up the nuts. It's really funny. But it was nice. It was nice because my friend Lauren offered to buy me one. It is a thing. A lot of people looked it up and sent it to me and said, this is a thing. And I thought that was so funny. Hi, Ralphie's. So the nut picker-upper is a thing. We just don't need them because we don't have a lot of nut trees. So, but a lot of sanctuaries may need nut grabbers. And Angela just came on. Angela, do you need a nut grabber? Wilbur is the nut grabber because we don't have enough nuts to have a nut picker-upper. There's someone here. So Angela just came in on this conversation. Angela, you missed my rant. You would have loved my rant. Hello? Did you get your Katniss Pin, Angela? Wilbur eats all the nuts. Could I help you? Oh, no, you have to sign up online for tours. We don't just have open days. Hello.
I'm sorry, it's just that I saw that you're open 24 hours. I want to come and see what kind of work you do, but you have to call in advance.
Yeah, you have to sign up online. You send an email.
What cost to come in?
It's $200 for a private tour for a group of people. Yep.
How many people is allowed?
7.
7. Okay. And you do them 7 days a week?
7 days a week.
Oh, wonderful. Is it okay if we just like look at the pigs or should we like?
You can lock in the fence line and stuff over there. You should be able to see them.
Okay.
That's okay.
What's your name?
I'm Todd. I'm the founder.
Oh, nice to meet you.
I'm sorry. I'm live with a couple hundred people.
Oh, hi.
Sorry. Hello. So is Angela still on, or did I offend her? Do you guys want? So look how cute the pin is. Do you see the pin? Look at the Katniss pin. It's available. I will make more pins, yes. I'm just looking at it. So that's the second person who just showed up today. Oh my God, if I had to do tours every time someone showed up, wow. Did they hear nut grabbers? Isn't the Katniss pin awesome? I love it. Arthur's not home. Look at cat. You are not princess. Stay here. The dogs are going crazy. Look at that. Look how cool this is. It's not coming in clear though. Look at that pin. Look at that pin. How cool is that? That's available. These are only 100 of them. There's only 100 of these made. So when they're gone, they're gone. We're doing limited edition pins. Everybody's looking for nut grabbers. We don't even have a lot of nuts on the ground. I mean, Wilbur, I saw one before, but we really don't need a nut grabber for it. The pins will be at the party. There's a limited edition 5th anniversary Arthur pin that you can only get by going to the party. We're not selling that. So that's a party only favor. And then I think, unless there's some left over. And then we're gonna do. I have to put the artwork in for the next pin. I already have the next pin ready to go, and it's really cool. I know black walnuts are bad, but we don't have black walnuts. We have like 3 acorns a year, and it's not a thing. But the nut grabbers are good for the black walnuts, and God, this conversation could be taken out of context so horrifically, and I would be canceled so quickly. But that's your fault, Angela. So Angela will have to support me. Hi, Mom. Bad timing, Ma. You got to go, Ma. Bad timing. You can't talk. You can't be here, Mom. I know, and there's now Mom's a party pooper. We can't talk about this with my mom on. So, and it's not bad, Ma. It's just not appropriate. Come on, guys. You're barking like crazy people. So, every party has a pooper. That's why we invited you. Candy, what are you barking at? What are you barking at, Candy? What are you barking at? What are you barking at? Go, 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 go. Go protect something. No, but black walnuts are bad for pigs. They can be toxic to pigs, so that's why she said that. Black walnuts are definitely toxic for pigs, so be careful. And that's why you would need a nut picker up or grabber. What are you barking at? I'm your dad. I'm your dad. I'm your dad. She's the tough. What are you doing? She's tough. She's a livestock guardian dog. You probably never heard her bark before. She doesn't shut up. You okay? You okay? She's gonna need an nap soda. She's gonna be sleeping for like 12 hours for those barks. That's like all. You good? Are you good? Are you good? Are you go get him? Go get him. Go get him? You don't even know what you're going to get. Yes. On YouTube. Ooh, I just sat on a chair. So we have a new series. Hi, Steph. Our friend Steph, who is a nutritional dietitian, certified dietitian, we have a show. Vegan B12 with Steph is on our YouTube channel, so go check our YouTube channel. Our friend Steph is doing a nutritional series about vegan foods, B12, the misconceptions and of protein and protein deficiency in vegans. It's really a cool show. Steph is vegan. She's very informed, so I'm sure she'd answer questions for people. But we have a new series on YouTube with Steph, and it's really cool and it's awesome. The episodes are really great, informative. So Angela needs a nut grabber. So put it on your wish list. You'll get 50 of them. I'm sure you're going to get 50 of them. Her name's Steph. Princess, where are you going? She's yelling. Everybody, she's barking. It's anarchy. Oh my God, I'm so tired. Princess, what's wrong? Princess, what's wrong? Do you want pumpkin? How did I find Steph, Candy, Princess? Who are we talking about? Oh, how do you find her? It's right on our YouTube channel, Arthur's Acres. The link is on our Facebook page, on our Instagram, and it's in on our website, or just go directly to our YouTube page. It's really cool. We're going to have a couple different kinds of series. I'm trying to start up a podcast this winter, so we'll do the podcast live on YouTube as well. It's very cool. Very cool. A lot going on. Diversification, education is great, and the misconceptions on a vegan diet, and that's what Steph is there to kind of clear some of those misconceptions. So very cool. Very, very cool. So does anybody have any quick questions? This is another quick freaking live. I know, I really was thinking about incoming. Okay. Really considering doing Don't Be a Dick's shirt and just rolling the dice on that. I think it might have to be a thing. Don't Be a Dick might be a next shirt coming. People can tour your farm, just like the people that just came. I feel bad. All the information is on our website. You're going to get kicked off? I do have the next pin all set up. I think it's our Peace, Love, and Pig logo. Oh, Todd's here. Todd's back. He went to church and visited his parents. How'd it go? I'm on live. How'd it go, Todd?
Awesome. I had a great day.
You had a great day?
Yeah.
Well, get to freaking work. Don't stop. Don't talk. Go. I'm just kidding. You don't have to, Todd.
The dishes.
I did most of the dishes.
Let me check and see.
There's a couple of dishes that you don't have. Do you want to say hi first? Todd went to visit his parents. You didn't wear your teeth at your parents'? Why? Okay. Here, come say hi. This side. This side.
Hi.
Todd had the day off today.
Hi, everybody. What's going on?
Do you have a nut grabber?
No. Do I need one?
Well, the nuts on the grass. We got to pick them up.
Because the
We don't want, yeah.
For real, they can't eat
Angela needs a nut grabber.
I don't know what that is.
It looks like a bingo thing. It's a wheel and it picks up nuts. It really is a thing. Go Google it.
I will.
Angela will send you a picture of her nut grabber. Okay, go do dishes or something. Do not send pod pictures of nut grabbers, Angela. I'm surprised this is even going this far, people. I tried to do a rant and it ended with this. Yeah, probably a good idea not to Google that. I don't even know if I should share this live. You know, people are gonna be like, oh, he was so serious. It was a rant. It was awesome. And now we're doing this. So we were all over the place today. Rants and nuts. Where's Jody when you need her? Jody, did anybody tell Jody we were on? Jody's going to be at the party. We're going to have amazing people at the party. So if you didn't get your tickets, and one, you want to meet a lot of the people that are on lives every day, it's going to be awesome. Emotional blackmail. You would have loved it. You're going to have to go back, Angela. But there's going to be I think Angela's going to be there. She talked about it today, but she keeps talking about it and blowing me off. But we have Carrie and Sam who helped me start. Look at that, Angela. See that? This is Angela's hoodie. This is just talking about supporting other sanctuaries. This is Angela's hoodie. I love it. So I'm wearing Angela's. This chair is going to break, and I'm going to look like a fat ass if I break a chair. So this is Angela's hoodie. So I support Angela. So we have a bunch of other sanctuary founders coming, we think. We have a couple confirmed. We have our guest speaker, and I don't know if it's public or not, but it's a founder of another sanctuary. It's a great design. It is a great, it's a perfect design. It's so cool and classic. I'm trying to think, but there's a bunch of sanctuary. I don't know if I'm allowed to say who the special guest is, and Brett is not on live. I'm sure you can guess who the special guest is. The hoodie is awesome. I think it's still. Are you freaking? Your godson? Bring him. Craig? That's not cool, bro. Craig. Don't say. Don't say what? Craig. Gene, my mom's the only one that gets 10% off. You can have 4% off. I'll send you a 4% coupon code, Gene. Craig. We'll have none of that, Craig. Is KiKi not coming? KiKi's got to come. So also we have a chance to just move. Dude, it's a godson. They come, they're a dime a dozen. You probably have 12 godsons. Who cares? They're a dime a dozen. We do have a lot. We're going to have a lot. You can't come, KiKi? That's terrible. There's going to be like 4 people at the party. Everybody's backing out. Life happens. It sucks. As long as you're safe, that's all good. So we do have a chance to earn $30,000 for engagement on Facebook. So far, we've only raised $100, but it's going good. So please continue to share. I can't believe that the video of Chance eating has 1,100 shares. The video of Chance eating has 1,100 shares. How cool is that? You're distracting. 1,100 shares. So we have a chance to get $30,000 for engagement, and it's really cool. And so just continue to share, like, and comment on our stuff. And that's also diversification. We're raising money by no one spending money. And so it's so cool. I mean, it's not a lot of money, but it's been a good amount of money on YouTube. I mean, YouTube, we've raised up to some months $550. We can raise right now a couple of dollars through Facebook. So it's about diversification. So that's how you can help us, and is sharing our stuff. And so we're not going to emotionally blackmail you. So the animals are going to get fed tomorrow. Everybody's going to get straw. Everybody's going to get medication. It's going to happen. And we're not going to blackmail you for it. So it's awesome. Chance is always planning a crime. That's the only expression. They were shipped this week, I believe. I shipped them, I believe. Or they're shipping tomorrow. Some of them were shipped. I don't know. I have to ask her. And I don't know why I feel that way, that Chance is always planning a crime. But he looks like when, you remember like the old time movies? Yeah, you see? We're going in, we're going to rob the bank. You see? There better be a car. You're out there. You see? He just looked like he's starting trouble. Like he's like planning, with the old time machine guns and, the Bonnie and Clyde and stuff like that. I don't know why I think that. It's just some crazy, oh, you don't feel good, KiKi? I'm sorry. I don't think he's the mob boss. I feel like he's the enforcer. Like, I feel like he's the guy in Godfather who is waiting outside the door at the wedding. And Godfather, on your day of the daughter's wedding, it wasn't Fredo. I forgot that guy's name. I'm sure Craig's going to know it. The guy that was waiting outside the door at the daughter's wedding. Godfather. On the day, I hope you have a masculine one. Silvo Dante, but that was his name, that was his character? Luco Brazzi, you're right, Luco Brazzi. No, she's right, Luco Brazzi. That's it. I hope you have a son that's a masculine one. Yes, love. Very funny. He looks like Luco Brazzi. He does, man, he just does. They said Luca Brasi. How freaking awesome is that? Luca Brasi. That is so freaking funny. May your first son be a masculine one. Him practicing the speech was so good. Was so freaking good. He does, right? So Luca Brasi. Oh, it's so right there. It was so good. Okay, I've been on for like 17 hours. He did, you're right. I'm not going to say those words, Craig, but he did. Have a great day, everybody. If anybody has any questions, feel free to reach out. Make sure you get your Katniss Pin. Make sure you please share. Sharing, commenting, liking. Get us that 30 grand because I think that's our vector is going to be. And now Prim's going for her foot. Ren is going to have, or Joy has to have a growth removal off her ear. It's a lot of stuff going on. Have a great night, everybody. I'm sure I pissed a lot of people off tonight, but everybody enjoyed it. Have a great night. Peace, love, and pigs.